Hey, 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 Angie Rae with Girl That's Toxic. And we're still dealing with toxic, just pearly things. Pearl Davis. So, yeah. She had Nick Fuentes on the show, and I've already done one video about it, but this is her attempt at an apology. So she has Nick Fuentes on her show, her relationship show. He's a known racist, and there was a lot of backlash as a result of it. And a lot of us have done videos appalled at her behavior, and she is addressing it. She took down the video. It was a 3 hour and 40, almost 4 hours of talking with Nick Fuentes as well as other people. I think they were talking about interracial relationships or dating outside your race, whatever. But again, he's a Holocaust denier. He's a racist. And she felt he was a good person to have on to talk about these subjects, and her staff, which that's really sad. But in the meantime and in between time, she took the video down. It is still up. It is still available. Someone has the entire footage if you want to spend that much of your life watching 4 hours of her and a racist. It's there. But this is her attempt at an apology. And remember, it's about 4 hours long, so she's apologizing for things that had to do with Nick Fuentes as well as some other things. I'm just going to try to have us focus on the Nick Fuentes component. So, having said all that, here we are. This is Pearl Davis. And let's see what she got to say.
The reasoning behind having Nick Fuentes on was because I heard that he was on the no-fly list and he lost his bank account. Now, from your point of view, you would think, why would you invite someone on that's on the no-fly list, right? That would be a bad... Well, he's not anymore. That's how he flew, but he was.
Okay. So what does that have to do with why you're in trouble? The no-fly list and the bank account. You're saying possibly he wouldn't have been able to get there, or you would have made sure he did. I'm confused. Why are we talking about that?
I was more just curious why this man was banned and everything. Now, I've seen a lot of videos that say I play dumb or I'm playing dumb. And I'll tell you what I knew and what I didn't know. So I did know that he was a known racist. I did know he was a known sexist. I did know that basically every bad name in the book from the right and the left, everyone hated him.
So you knew going into this who Nick Fuentes was. You knew he was a racist. You just said that. I knew he was a racist. And you still wanted to get his opinion? We know what his opinion is. It's this racist screed that he always spews. What did you think, he was going to bring something new to the table? Oh, girl, please, hush.
So, the reason I had him on was because, guys, people say that stuff about me. They say I'm sexist. They say I'm a misogynist. And, you know,
Does the shoe fit? Looks like a nice size for your foot.
really just like to give people the benefit of the doubt
What is this? I want to give people the benefit of the doubt when he is a known racist. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You need to grow up. You need to grow up.
I interview them. I don't go into interviews trying to interrogate someone. I just more try to listen and see where they're coming from.
Okay. I do this for a living. I'm a journalist. I'm not understanding.
In hindsight, that wasn't smart.
Thank you for saying that wasn't smart. Because that's like my little thread about you, is that I don't find you to be smart or intelligent.
In hindsight, I should have had someone, maybe Sarah Garvey, maybe another content creator that could have pushed back more and really was more educated.
You know what? If you want to have somebody on your show, you shouldn't be relying on another guest to push them. That should be your job. That should be your job. Yes, another guest may have an opposite opinion than Nick Fuentes, but it is up to you to challenge all of your guests. You're lazy.
That he was talking about than I was, because I certainly was not an expert in any of the stuff that he was talking about. I did.
So any of the stuff that he was talking about, he's a Holocaust denier. He doesn't like people who look like me. What did he add? What is, man, this chick.
Remove the interview. I, again, did not think through a lot of the repercussions of posting that, so I just removed it. If you do want to see the full interview, Obsidian did react to it. That's on his channel. The intention was not, I guess, to hide it. It was just, this might not have been the best move. I'm just going to remove it now. So again, racism has no place in society.
Hold up. Is YouTube. They got to go through their little thing. Then I get hit. Skip it.
Society, and I do take accountability for bringing him on. Hindsight's always 20/20. I wrote down some of the complaints that people had. So if I look this way, it's just because I made bullet points of everyone's.
Boy, she is really sucking up to the audience. People were not happy. This how you lose out, girl.
Concerns, and I'm just addressing them. Okay. My Africans, that part. So in the heat of the conversation, I made some remarks.
This is a whole separate issue. Let's check this one out.
To my producer, Blessing. Now, Blessing is a godsend. Okay, Blessing.
Whenever somebody white starts really praising somebody named Blessing, I'm like, is that a black person? Because she's going overboard in the praise department.
Has made the production quality literally phenomenal. He's so talented. And during this conversation, we were talking about immigration. And I said, I'm trying to get my Africans to America. Now, I watched it back, guys. It was so cringy.
Oh, Lord. She's trying to get her Africans back. Well, as we can see, this apology not only involved Nick Fuentes, but other things that were said during that particular show. So the way she speaks about people, she needs to work on her language. She really just needs to do some work on herself. She really does. This is a woman who was so excited that she got 1 million views because she had Andrew Tate on. Andrew Tate, who is being accused of running a sex trafficking ring, among other things, by Romanian officials. She doesn't care. She espouses what he does. And she was excited that because of that interview, it pushed her over the 1 million subscriber mark sooner than she thought. That's not a woman who cares about other women. Just by the way he talks about women, it should be off-putting to her. Nope, she wants the clicks. She wants the clicks. And she wants to be spicy to get the clicks. That's why you got in trouble this time. So now she got in trouble because she said some stuff about her staff that it felt racist the way it sounded. My Africans. I mean, girl, you got to work on yourself. You know what? You need to stay off YouTube for a little bit. And you need to do some self stuff. You need to do some learning, as my daddy would say. You need to do some learning. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with this apology because when you were on triggernometry, you were a little different. I felt like you weren't as genuine and sincere like you seem to be in like you're trying to be in this specific video. You seem to have gotten your second wind, and I just felt like you were clinging to things, clinging to racist things. So this apology, I'm not really for it. It's fake.
Oh my gosh, it was so embarrassing.
Now she's got to apologize for my Africans. You know what? I'm out. I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. And other folks need to be done with you too, because just this one episode showed plenty about who you really are and what you really stand for. And I don't think you stand for much. You are easily swayed. You are, someone who's, Nick Fuentes had a point. Nick Fuentes ain't got no points. He's dumb diddly dum dum, dumb dumb, racist diddly dum dum, racist. Okay, so all of that. And you have this man on your show, and you seem to be aligning yourself with some of the things that he said. You know, I've heard a lot of people say, your apology, this is a non-apology. Oh, I take full responsibility. Yeah. Later on, you go on a show and you're talking about there's legal action. Girl, I can't wait to see what's going on. But I'm going to have to peace out for now. Because, girl, you are toxic.